NWKS Radio, hello there. It's Joel Navarro, Connor Shue, Addison Stoddard, Landon Barnes. Yep. 3:38 here on a substantially busy Tuesday, and let's keep you up to date. Severe weather on NWKS Radio, courtesy of Roofmasters of Colby, along with Andrew Flanagan of Farm Bureau Financial Services. Eastbound, westbound I-70 remains blocked. We have a multi-vehicle injury crash blowing dust, and that's got us eastbound, westbound I-70 shut down between Waukene and Colby. Looks like this portion of I-70 going to be blocked for hours to come. There's a lot of work to get done there. And so this is a late tonight, early tomorrow morning possible when reopening, but at least hours ahead is going to be shut down. So if you're traveling, you might want to jump off and hang out in a town, maybe stay the night, maybe enjoy some dinner, go see some things, just get off the roads, stay off the roads. There's so much going on. We have fire issues, all sorts of things. We're going to check in with Connor, who has, of course, it is a Tuesday night, which we're supposed to be having a substantial amount of basketball with high schools around the area. Not so much the case.
Not necessarily. Before that, I think we mentioned this earlier, though. The town of Herndon is being asked to evacuate, like we've mentioned before. Again, just a big reminder for that. There is shelter at the Atwood Lutheran Church. So just a heads up for those in that area. But you said it, basketball games, a lot changing tonight in that sphere. So Oakley postponed tonight. Their high school basketball games are postponed. They'll be played on Thursday. Golden Plains and Rawlins County, their game postponed. Goodland postponing their basketball games, as is Sharon Springs versus Leota and Weskin. But Colby is still playing their game against Scott City at home at 6:30 now, not 6:30, and that's just varsity. And JV C team have been canceled, but varsity still playing tonight. Again, at home against Scott City, 6:30 for the girls' game, 8 for the boys.
All right. If you want the closings that we have, and this will not only pertain to today, but whether we have a blizzard coming up, winter warnings, and then, of course, as we get into the spring and summer and fall severe weather season, if you want these cancellations, delays, postponements sent to your mobile device, text the word closings to 785-460-0790, 785-460-0790, and that'll come right to your device. All right. Again, as Connor was saying, that we do have Herndon, Kansas, people in the town of Herndon being asked to evacuate. Shelter in Atwood at the Redeemer Lutheran Atwood Church, and you're asked to avoid the area of Highway 36 and Highway 117. So we got issues there. And again, I-70 is shut down both directions. This originally started to Oakley, and then it quickly went to Waukene. So I-70 blocked both directions, Waukene to Colby, as this storm moves along. All right, let's see here. Will, got anything you want to say? Anything real quick? I'm going to try to get him on real quick.
Yeah.
We'll try to get, you know what? Let's do this. Live radio at its finest. Let's see if we can get meteorologist Chris Schromick on the air here. And dialing Chris Schromick live on the air. Hi, Landon Barnes. How are you? So, yeah, he's been a busy guy today. He's got all the radars and everything in front of him. But again, we do have... hey, is this Chris?
It's Chris.
Hey, Chris, it's Joel and Connor. We're live on NWKS Radio. Sorry for I didn't give you the advance warning. Do you have a moment or two?
I got a moment here. What do you got?
All right, let's talk about where we are with the wind speeds right now, the blowing dust, and are we starting to hit the peak of this? Are we slowly going to see this get better, or do we still have several hours until sunset, and then after sunset everything calms down? Kind of where are we right now?
Well, we last time we talked about 20 minutes ago, we were talking about these winds gusting all the way from Hill City back to Burlington. We gave a report there that at that time the wind gusts were 47 and 56 miles per hour. Currently, now, a little bit later, we've got 38 and 51. So if that is any indication, they basically went down about 5 miles per hour over the last hour. And here in Atwood, it feels like they've gone down probably something similar to that, or maybe even a little more. So we're starting to maybe see the peak of those winds, the strongest axis of them being moving through the Colby, Garden City areas right now, where you got those wind gusts. It could be up there 45, 55 miles per hour. As we start to lose the heating of the day, we should see a little bit more energy go away as well. And, that 3 o'clock was probably our peak hour as far as the max speeds. But they're continuing, we're still at 40 to 55 miles per hour with these winds for that large distance there. So, again, for the next, it'll take a couple, 3 hours to clear those out of here before the sun starts going down. But that's what we're looking at. They may have gone down just a little bit over the last 45 minutes, but not a lot. They're still blowing dust and dangerous situation out there if anything lights a fire or if we have any traveling going on.
So let me ask you this, Chris. We got meteorologist Chris Schrumick. So our area, some of us got some very beneficial rain over the weekend. Did this help at all, or did it just, would we have been in any better shape? Are we in better shape because we had a little bit of rain than if we didn't get any right now? Or is it just that dry? Hydrology
wise, we had that 30 points to upwards of an inch or so there that was south and east of the line, pretty much from Tribune through Colby, east of Oberlin, and that's kind of where we saw the difference between the two fire watches that were put up today. We had that potentially dangerous scenario off to the west if something would light fire, and then a little bit lower category to the east. It would have, as dry as it's been the entire way, there's still stalks and dry vegetation out there in the pastures, and that it would have been dangerous either way. But the fuels are drier as you go up along the Nebraska border and out to Colorado. If you follow the drought monitor, those areas have been classified into moderate drought there in northwestern Cheyenne County and becoming abnormally dry, and that is expanding out here in western Kansas as well as along the Oklahoma border in southern Kansas and in southeast Kansas, where we didn't quite have as much spring and early fall rainfall.
All right, it is meteorologist Chris Schrumick. Chris, we'll check back in with you later. Appreciate it. So there you go, Connor. That's what we have. It's going to get better eventually. So, but until then, we got a lot of mess to deal with.
We sure do. I mean, this is the third time we've had a wind event like this in the past 3 months, I think.
Yeah, it's been a lot. Yeah. And this one has got fires in southern Kansas. Got Herndon being evacuated right now. We've got a fire emergency in Rollins County. We've got I-70 shut down both directions between Waukene and Colby. That is going to be blocked for hours to come. Also, just a heads up, if you are making your way to Colorado, I-25 north and southbound shut down south of Pueblo, between Pueblo and Walsenburg. 30-car pileup from earlier today. Multiple injuries there. That is going to be blocked and shut down for hours to come as well. There are vehicles and semis off the road in the Denver metro area with portions of I-25 down to one lane here and there. So it's just kind of all over the place that we're hearing about. We will keep you up to date. More on the way to severe weather coverage here at NWKS Radio.